Hello everyone, this video will cover notes from section 3.3, solving linear inequalities. So we're asked in the first question, is x equals 2 a solution of this inequality? And to figure that out, you have to substitute 2 everywhere you see x. So that's 3 halves times 2 minus 1 half. We carry down our greater than or equal to symbol, and 1 minus x again, replacing 2 for x. And then we're going to simplify here. 3 halves times 2 cancels the 2, leaving 3. Minus 1 half, carry down our greater than or equal to symbol, and 1 minus 2 on the right side gives us negative 1. Now we're going to add these two terms or subtract them. We have 3 minus 1 half, that gives us 2 and a half. And we want to know if 2 and a half is greater than or equal to negative 1. Is this true? And it is. 2 and a half is bigger than negative 1. So we would say yes, 2 is a solution. Next, we're solving this inequality. 2 times 3 minus 2x in parentheses. We got to distribute this 2 here. 2 times 3 gives us 6. 2 times minus 2x gives us negative 4x. Minus, we're going to distribute this minus sign as well. Minus times 1 gives us negative 1. And that minus sign times negative x, so that's a negative times a negative, gives us positive x. Carry down our less than symbol, carry down 4x, and here we're going to distribute that negative again. Negative times 1 gives us negative 1, and that negative times x gives us minus x. Now we're going to combine like terms. On the right side of our inequality, we have 4x minus x. That gives us 3x. Carry down the minus 1. On the left side, we have negative 4x plus x, that gives us negative 3x. And we also have 6 minus 1, that gives us 5. So now we're going to subtract 3x from both sides of the inequality. And we're going to subtract 5 from both sides of the inequality. When we do that, the 5's cancel on the left side. Negative 3x minus 3x gives us negative 6x. Carry down our less than symbol. On the right side, the 3x cancels, and negative 1 minus 5 gives us negative 6. Now we're going to divide both sides of the inequality by negative 6. Now remember, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, when you're working with inequalities, you have to reverse the inequality symbol. And that's why our solution is x greater than 1. So make a note that you reverse the inequality symbol anytime you multiply or divide by a negative number. We'll just write that here so you can put this in your notes. Reverse the symbol when you multiply or divide by a negative number. And this only applies when you're working with inequalities. All right, so we're going to reverse our inequality symbol whenever we multiply or divide by a negative number. All right, the next problem, we have 4/3 x minus 2/3 greater than or equal to negative 1. We got to get rid of this denominator. We're dividing by 3's, so we're going to multiply by 3's to get rid of those. So multiply everything on the left side, everything on the right side by 3. When we do that, the 3's will cancel in the denominator, leaving the numerator. So 4 times x for the first term, and then minus 2 for the second term. carry down your greater than or equal to symbol. On the right side, 3 times negative 1 gives us negative 3. We're going to add 2 to both sides of this inequality, and we'll get the 2's canceling on the left side, leaving 4x. Carry down our greater than or equal to. On the right side, negative 3 plus 2 gives us negative 1. And now we'll divide both sides of the inequality by 4. So the 4's will cancel on the left side, leaving x greater than or equal to. And here we have negative 1 divided by 4. That's negative 1/4. This is our answer, x greater than or equal to negative 1/4. The next problem we see 4 minus 3x less than or equal to negative 2/3. So this 3 in the denominator, we want to get rid of that. The opposite of dividing by 3, we're going to multiply all the terms by 3. So 3 times 4 gives us 12. 3 times minus 3x gives us negative 9x. We carry down our less than or equal to symbol. And 3 times the minus 2/3, the 3's will cancel in the denominator, leaving minus 2. Now we're going to subtract 12 from both sides of the inequality. And when we do that, 12's cancel on the left side, leaving negative 9x. Carry down your less than or equal to symbol. On the right side, negative 2 minus 12 gives us negative 14. And now we're going to divide both sides of the inequality by negative 9. The negative 9's will cancel on the left side. Remember, because we're dividing by a negative number, we have to reverse this symbol. We change it from less than or equal to greater than or equal to. We carry down the x that's left on the left side as well. On the right side, negative 14 divided by negative 9 gives us positive 14/9. This is our answer, x greater than or equal to 14/9. In the next problem, we have 5 minus 2x divided by 2 greater than 2x plus 1 divided by 4. Our denominators are different this time, so we have to find that least common denominator. What's the least common multiple between 2 and 4? And it's 4. We multiply all terms by that least common multiple. Now 2 goes into 4 2 times. So 2, we multiply 2 times that numerator. So we write 2 times the numerator, 5 minus 2x. On the right side of the inequality symbol, the 4's cancel, leaving the numerator, 2x plus 1. Now we're going to distribute this 2. 2 times 5 gives us 10. 2 times minus 2x gives us negative 4x. Carry down your greater than symbol and the terms on the right side, 2x plus 1. Now we're going to subtract 10 from both sides of this inequality, and we're going to subtract 2x from both sides. Now when we do that, the 10's will cancel on the left side, and negative 4x minus 2x gives us negative 6x. Carry down our greater than symbol. On the right side, the 2x cancels, and 1 minus 10 gives us negative 9. We'll divide both sides of the inequality by negative 6. That cancels the negative 6. On the left side of the inequality, we carry down x, and because we divided by negative number, we got to reverse this symbol. So we change it from greater than to less than. And on the right side, we had negative 9 divided by negative 6. And a negative divided by negative gives us positive 9/6, which can be reduced. We can divide both of those terms by 3. So that's what we do. Negative 9 or positive 9, because this became positive, divided by 3 gives us 3 in the numerator, and 6 divided by 3 gives us 2 in the denominator. Our answer is x less than 3/2. The next problem, we have 1 minus 3/2 x minus 4 greater than 1/2 times x plus 2. These denominators are 2. That's our least common multiple, so we're going to multiply all of the terms times 2. Now, 2 times 1 gives us 2. And then 2 times these term in parentheses here, we have that 2 that's canceling, leaving the numerator. So that negative 3x stays the same. We carry that down. And 2 times the minus 4. The minus was already in front of this term. So that minus times minus made that a positive 4. Times the 2 gives us 8. And then 2 times the 1/2, the 2's cancel, leaving 1 in the numerator. 1 times x is just x. 1 times 1 is 1. Now we'll combine like terms on the same side of the inequality. 2 plus 8 gives us 10. Carry down your negative 3x, your greater than symbol, and x plus 1. Now we're going to subtract 10 from both sides of this inequality, and we're going to subtract x from both sides of the inequality. Now when we do that, 1 minus 10 gives us negative 9, and negative 3x minus x gives us negative 4x. Lastly, we're going to divide both sides of the inequality by negative 4. The negative 4's cancel on the left side, leaving x. And we divide it by a negative number, so we have to reverse that symbol. We change it from greater than to less than. And on the right side of the inequality, negative 9 divided by negative 4 gives us positive 9/4. So x less than 9/4 is the solution. All right, the next problem we have 3/4, and in parentheses, 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 1/2, and in parentheses, 5x minus 3 plus 1. So we have different denominators this time, 4 and 2. We have to find that least common multiple again. That least common multiple is 4. So we distribute and multiply all of the terms by 4. Don't forget this 1 out here. So 4 times that 3/4, the 4's cancel in the denominator and the numerator. That leaves just the top terms. So 3 times the 2x minus 1. 3 times the 2x minus 1. Carry down your less than or equal to symbol. And 1/2, the 2 divides into the 4, leaving 2, right? So 2 goes into 4 2 times, leaves 2 times the terms in the numerator. So 2 times the 5x minus 3. We carry that down. At the end, we have 4 times the 1, so plus 4. Now we're going to distribute. 3 times 2x gives us 6x. 3 times minus 1 gives us negative 3. Carry down our less than or equal to symbol. 2 times 5x gives us 10x. 2 times minus 3 gives us negative 6. Carry down your plus 4. So here, negative 6 plus 4 gives you minus 2. Carry down your 10x, your less than or equal to symbol. Carry down your 6x minus 3. Now we're combining like terms. We're going to add 3 to both sides of this inequality, combining those like terms, and we're going to subtract 10x from both sides. Now when we do that, negative 3 plus 3 cancels on the left side. And 6x minus 10x gives us negative 4x. Carry down your symbol. We have our symbol, which was less than or equal to. So it should have stayed less than or equal to. And the 10x cancels on the right side of the inequality. Negative 2 plus 3 gives us 1. All right, so let me rewrite this where we are. We have negative 4x on the left side of the inequality. We have less than or equal to. And on the right side of inequality, we had negative 2 plus 3. That gave us 1. Lastly, we're going to divide both sides of this inequality by negative 4. The negative 4 will cancel on the left side, leaving x. And because we divided by a negative number, we have to reverse that inequality symbol. It becomes greater than or equal to. On the right side, 1 divided by negative 4, that's negative 1/4. So our solution should be x greater than or equal to negative 1/4. So this should be greater than or equal to. Our next problem, we have decimals. We have negative 0.3 times x minus 5 plus 0.2 greater than 2. Now, to get our LCD or to get rid of these decimal points, do you see the place value of each of these numbers? This 0.3, that's in the 10th place. 0.2 is in the 10th place. So to get rid of that decimal, we multiply by 10. We multiply each of the terms times 10. So this negative 0.3 times 10 gives you negative 3. That's what we want. We want to get a whole number. Carry down the x minus 5 in parentheses, and then 0.2 times 10 gives us 2. Greater than, on the right side, 10 times 2 gives you 20. Now we'll distribute this negative 3. Negative 3 times x gives us negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 5 gives us positive 15, plus the 2, carry down your greater than symbol, and 20. So here on the left side, we see like terms, 15 plus 2, that gives us 17, and we carry down the negative 3x, the greater than symbol, and the 20. Now we're going to subtract 17 from both sides of the inequality. So 17 will cancel on the left side, leaving negative 3x greater than 20 minus 17 gives us 3. Now we're going to divide both sides of this inequality by negative 3. The negative 3's will cancel, leaving x on the left side less than, remember our symbol changed because we divided by a negative number, and 3 divided by negative 3 gives us negative 1. So this is our answer, x less than negative 1. In the next problem, we're told if f of x is equal to x minus 4, solve each of the following. So we're finding f of x equals 7. Remember, f of x, we're substituting the value of 7. So using that function where f of x is, we're going to substitute 7. That becomes x minus 4 equals 7. We just plug in and we switch sides, that f of x moves to the right side. So it doesn't matter whether you move it to the left or the right. And on the left side of that equation, we have x minus 4. So to solve for x, we got to add 4 to both sides. And we'll get x equals 11. So 7 substituted for f of x, we add 4 to get our solution. For the next one, we have f of x is less than or equal to 7. So for f of x this time, we plugged in less than or equal to 7. To solve, we're going to add 4 to both sides of the inequality. And we have x is less than or equal to 11. So x could be any number that's less than or equal to 11. In a certain rectangle, so here's our rectangle, the length is 3 feet more than the width. So here our long side, we wrote, is 3 feet more than the width. More than means to add. So we add w, the width, plus 3. And remember, your length is the same. The opposite sides are equivalent. And our short sides are the width. We put w to represent the width. You're told that the perimeter of this rectangle is less than 86 feet. So the perimeter, to get the perimeter, we add all 4 of the sides, and we're just going to write an inequality and make it less than, using the less than symbol, 86. So here we have 2 times our length plus 2 times our width. That's our formula for the perimeter of a rectangle. Our length is w plus 3, so we substitute w plus 3 for L. So that's 2 times w, which gives us 2w. 2 times 3 gives us 6, plus 2w. Carry down our less than symbol and 86. We'll combine like terms on the left side. 2w plus 2w gives us 4w. Carry down our plus 6, the less than symbol, and 86. Now we're going to subtract 6 from both sides of this inequality. We'll get 4w on the left side. Less than 86 minus 6 gives us 80. Then lastly, we're going to divide both sides of the inequality by 4. So w is less than 80 divided by 4 gives us 20. So our width is less than 20. Now, when we're talking about the width can't be any number that's less than 20, right? It can't be a number that's less than 0. We can't have a negative length or negative measure here for the width. So therefore, we will write the range. A better way to describe it is that W, it has to be bigger than 0, but less than 20. So somewhere between 0 and 20. And that's the last example from the 3.2 note.